Hello, I'm Yong Chen. Welcome back to another portrait lesson. Today I'm going to show you how to draw a profile view portrait with charcoal. I also want to ask you, please come to join our Enjoying Art Artist learning community today. I want to continue to grow this learning channel, and any help that you can give me is greatly appreciated. I'm going to start with just the drawing. I'm using the line charcoal right now. I'm playing with the composition. I have a general idea, and I want to include quite a bit of the dress, the shoulders, that I'm not sure that would be good for this pose. So I'm going to have my option open. So do a little bit of experiment. Okay, it seems like it could be doable. Let me draw a little more on the back over here. And let's see. And the nose could be over here. Looks like a 3 proportion. So if the hairline here, and then the eyebrows would be here. 1, 2, 3. And the nose would be here, the eyebrows here. And let's do a little bit more. That. Take a look. I'm going to draw a little bit more. That will be the location for the eye. The ear could be around here. And we're going to find out if we like this composition. Okay. Like this. Using the wine charcoal for a very good convenience that I can make changes. The face need to move out a little bit more. Face over here probably turn out a little bit, and the nose turn out a little bit, like a 1/4 inch. That's just good on my drawing here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna decide to go with this design. So I'm gonna see how it looks. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to do a little measurement. I'm going to take a look at the height. I'm going to start with the hairline, not from the top of the hair this time. I think this is more accurate. Turn this, and then from the nose, I'm going to all the way actually get to the back of the neck. It's the same. So from here to here, from the nose here to the back of the neck over here, it's the same. So I'm gonna take a look at that from over here to just the length of the pencil. So I'm gonna, it's good. Now from the nose to the back of the neck. Yeah, it's there. Actually, it's pretty good. Now from there, I'm gonna also divide the width, find out where's the ear. So I'm gonna say from the back of the neck to the inside triangle of the ear, the small shape, they actually become 1/3. So I'm gonna start over here doing a 1/3 thing, that divide into 3, like that. That's good. Like this. So that means the inside of the ear over there, this shape, that actually sitting over here, and now I can find the location of the ear. Like that. So that's good. Now I find the ear, which is very important. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to soften that, the shape over here. and see how easy. Now I'm gonna come out over here. This is the forehead. Let's take a look. Forehead coming down over here, a little curve coming in, and now it's moving out. Let's take a look at the details. We already know the location of the nose. That's good. Now coming down. Now the nostril. Let me put the nostril over here too. And I think the right side of the nose right here. That's good. Now I come down on the upper lip of the mouth. Come in a little bit like this. A little bit like that. Okay. Let's move forward. Good. Now the corner of the mouth, right here. Good. Now looking at the lower lip. And that's good. Now coming down to the chin. Now I'm going to compare with this. From here coming down, I can draw a line, a tilted line, look like a coming this direction and meet the chin. So the chin I just put down is a little bit, so I'm gonna move it in a little bit, and then in order to meet correct structure. Okay, now I'm gonna move in over here. That's good. And now I'm gonna give a little bit shadow shape underneath the chin over here. Now I'm gonna give a little suggestions of the neck. Now this is good. Now what I want to do, I'm going to give a little bit shading before I come into the eyebrows. Now I'm going to look into the eye. Okay, hold on. The eye is about here, and the little curve of the eye, of the eyelid. Okay, a little bit like that. Good. Hold on. And look at the eye. The iris right here. Good. I think the eye is a little bit too high, so I'm gonna move it a little bit lower. Like that. Now, what to do now, I'm going to start giving a little shading. Now, this side is actually have a little bit more shadow. Okay, it's good. Now I'm going to have this on the forehead, actually the plane change over here. So see on this side, a little bit darker. This is the plane. Okay, now it's the cheek. How can we show that the cheek is the form of the cheek? By analyze the shape, the light shape, the dark shape. Give a little bit quick blending, and then behind the ear, it's just darker. Like this. Okay. And take a look at around the space around the mouth. Like that, that's good. And connect that down here. Now let's look at the eye, and good. I'm gonna start with the eye first. And look at the angle of that. We'll only see the side view of the eye, and look at the iris, like that. Now I change to this small piece of compressed charcoal. Okay. Okay, all right. I'm gonna take a look. And when you draw the outline, you don't have to have the outline look the same width. Okay, going to the nostril. And can compare the side of the nose with the space of the eye, so you can find the exact location, what it's supposed to be. Now come down to the mouth again. Okay, there's a shape over here right underneath the mouth. You can shade it, give a little bit suggestions of the facial hair. The bear over here, that's good. Now give a little bit turn, focus on the outline, and then it's good, almost there. And I'm gonna give a little bit shading over here, give a little rough texture. Like that, good. Now we come to the hair. Now we come to the ear now, do a little definitions to see. I think the top of the ear in the right location now. Okay, now turning over here, take a look at the bottom of the ear. It should be a little bit higher to match to the location of the nose. Okay, that's good. So when you try to draw something, analyze the shape, see the shape, and when you see the shape, and it should be correctly capture the location. Like that's good. Now I'm going to start moving on to define the dress with this compressed charcoal. On this side has shadow. And now I have to make the decision whether or not I want to include the background color, and I may or may not in this case. And I'm going to spend a little bit more time, come back to the face, thinking about the structure, and maybe over here should be a little bit darker. And I'm going to blend this first, and I'm going to use the nitty eraser. Take a look on the cheek. Okay, that's good. And I can see that on the lower eyelid. They have a little shape over here showing the lower eyelid. That's good. Now I'm going to use the nitty eraser now. Over here, it has a little light on top of the eyebrows. Okay, that's good. And now coming to the cheeks, take a look at that, get the lighting. And we use the natural light from outside the window. Open the eye. That's good. Now look at the cheek. Here has a little highlight. Making everything look darker, not very dark, but a little bit darker, and use the nitty eraser to create a highlight. It's a very, very good method. Okay, now I'm gonna look at create a highlight. Right there, that's good. Now take a look at the cheek, and coming out over here, and the eyebrows. Move a little bit to the left. That's good. Now I come in here, also give a little definitions of the ear. The shape. The sideburn is supposed to be here. I think this drawing is finished. I hope you learned something from this lesson. If you like this kind of lesson and like the way I teach, please join us to our Enjoying Our Artist community. If you enjoyed these lessons, please give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. If this is your first time here, please subscribe and turn on notification. I will see you in my next lesson.